I didn't want you guys to rip my head off in the comment section because of how long it was. Good morning, YouTubers. Happy Wednesday. Hope y'all are doing great. Hope the week's been good to you. It's been rough for Dakota and I. My power was out yesterday for 9 hours. Dakota still doesn't have power, and they're saying he's not gonna have power until tomorrow. I feel bad for everybody out there that's going through a lot. We went downtown for a little bit and there were trees everywhere, power lines all over the road, construction tape, taping off all the road. It's almost like a hurricane went through. It was crazy. You guys like my stripes? How's it look? I also did have a question for you guys. He's got these brown spots in this grass, and he gets regular weeding and feeding. But yeah, look it's on a hill. So I wasn't sure if it was just like runoff from something, maybe from the driveway, but it's just been brown like this. I wasn't sure, maybe it was molds or if it was a fungus or what it might be. If you guys have any recommendations on what to do for this, but as you can see, most of the yard, it looks just fine. Any recommendations, you guys, would be great. Really appreciated. So let's get back to mowing. All right, real quick, I'm sure you guys are wondering like why this is so tall, and maybe I missed a few spots here and there. This is a $60 bi-weekly account, but as you can see, it's primarily just weeds. There's tons of dirt, tons of rocks, sticks. They don't do anything to this yard whatsoever. I've had these people since I started my lawn care business, and they've been friends of the family for a little over 3 decades now. So they get a good price, and it's really not that much work. They're not looking for an excellent lawn care service. They just need somebody to come out and keep it maintained every once in a while. On to the next one.
brokeage.
Yeah, it just happens over time, you know, plastic breaks down. Wait, why is that? Why aren't they shutting off? Weird. That one did.
Did.
This one turn? Oh, there it goes. That one don't want to.
That one went down.
That one did?
Yeah, that one just went down. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, see, sometimes they need a little jump start because they've been sitting in there all winter. So that one's fine. That was off a couple times and it's the same one thing, but not at all. Okay. Yeah, we've seen some weird stuff going on there. Like that one came up and then went back down.
Okay.
So
I'm not entirely sure.
I'm gonna fix the heads first and then check it, and then we'll do the valves after, because it might just be the head staying on.
A good amount of water coming out of there.
Yeah, that one's broke too. Okay. Well, that's why you don't have any pressure.
Well, right now we got 2 zones going, so that's why these are finally going down.
Oh yeah, because that one's on?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright. You think that's all the heads?
That's all I could find before.
Okay.
But it's always hard, so I have to go turn the water off, and then that one just stays up, and I can't test the rest of them again.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll go turn them all off.
Alright. So you just want to dig like a donut, like around it, but you also have to remember that there's a hose going to the bottom of it, so you don't want to pierce through it with the spade. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But you want to do a donut, try to, you know, fill the hole back in as pretty as possible, so you don't have a giant dirt spot when you're done.
Until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. A life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero?
This is my cousin Dakota, by the way.
Dakota,
Dakota, that's Wes. Most systems are either 3/4 or half. There's no in between. I've never seen like a quarter before in my life. Maybe a DIY. So the heads that I have are 3/4, so it'll go right on there. But sometimes that's only like, you know, a half. So you have to put a riser. What it is, it's 3/4 on this side, but half on the other, so you can screw it in. Yeah, I started a YouTube channel, Wes.
Oh yeah?
It's doing really good.
Nice. That's awesome.
Just like lawn care stuff and like day in the life stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Hey, people like that stuff, man.
oh yeah, as long as you're consistent, because I started it in like November and I had like a couple hundred views maybe on videos, and now I'm getting 2, 3, 4, 5,000. It's awesome. I started making money last week with it.
Sweet.
I know, I'm stoked. Don't worry, I'm still cutting grass.
I'll go subscribe for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just DeWolf Lawn Care.
Okay. I'll look it up.
Until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. A life destroyed. Until I walk away.
They are the ones that most people use, but yeah, you can see this one.
Yeah.
It's all tore up. Just got rocks and everything in there. But we'll make sure we pick those up. This is a new head, but it's not ready yet. We got to put a tip in here. And those ones, as you can see, they're just straight jets. So we're gonna get a 3. A 3 is a straight jet. They have 2s, 2.5, stuff like that. It's just like a less of a jet, you know what I mean? Like if you're only trying to go like 4 or 5 feet, they have like 2s in here, and then they have 2.5 angles and just so on and so forth. But here's your tool. And then what you do is, well, actually, let's get this tab out first. So these are the tabs I was telling you about. Got 1.5s, 4s, stuff like that. So we're looking for a 2 or 3, which is right here. And then this little tab right here, this is completely useless. But what it does is it tells the next person who's going in here what this is. You know what I mean? So that just pops in right here in this little circle. Just put it just like that. Super simple. Like I said, it's completely useless. It doesn't do anything, but and then you just pop this 3.0 off of here like this. This pretty much garbage. When you buy these heads, it gets one of these per head. So I just got a bunch of these too. So, and then you got a flat type screwdriver, and then you put it right here in this slot. Just push it down, turn it, and then it pulls straight open. And this thing will snap back if I let go. And then you just take the 3.0 and you face it down. So like this, 3 points down, and then you just line it up, and then you just make sure it's flush, because you don't want it catching on this thing. You know what I mean? And then when you go to let go of this, grab it here, and then grab back down here, and then let go, because that will pinch your fingers and it's not fun. So that's one head done, and I'm just going to do the exact same thing. And there's no more 3.0s on here, so this is just trash to me. So I got to grab a whole new one and do the same thing over again. Grab this little numero tab here, pop that in there, grab the 3 off the top, put the screwdriver in, turn, 3.0, flush, right here, let go. Now we have 2 of them, and these were the risers I was telling you about. That's what they're called. Oops, sorry, they're called risers. So what you can do is you can cut a portion of this off that you would need for an extension. Like sometimes they're so far in the ground you need an extension. And then also one thing, you hear that? Did you hear that? So you just turn it left until it's at the end. It can't go no more. Now listen again. Ready? Oh, that one's already there.
So like a little squealing or whatever.
So you'll hear the grind, the key, and then you'll hear and feel a spot where it stops. That way there, when you go to put it in the ground, you don't have to find your starting point, because the zone's not going to go on a 360. So you're going to want to start zone, and then you're going to want to stop zone, right? So if this thing isn't wound up all the way and you put it in the ground, it's starting here and then it's stopping here, or stopping over here, then you're going to have to find this spot right here where it stops all the way, and then you're going to have to work it all the way back. It saves you so much time when you just have it and you just twist it and you're good to go. Your starting point is super easy. Where's the head? You know what I mean? Yep. And then it can only go right. So as soon as we put it in the ground, we'll find the edge and we'll point this right at it. And then as soon as he turns the water on, it'll just start going like this. And then what will happen is it won't be enough, or it'll be too much, and then that's when you just turn it down. You slowly adjust it to turn it down, and then it'll stop right where you want it to stop. That's the plus and the minus sign. So you just put the screwdriver in here, and then you just turn it whichever, you know, if you need more, you just turn it to the right. If you need less, you turn it to the left. You can already tell this is your start, this is your stop. So when you put it in the ground, you want to face that nozzle right straight that way. And I'll show you how to do that now. Oops, wrong one. All right, so here's your little start point, the little arrow. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but there's like a little tip. That's your point. So you just start screwing it in, like so. Make sure you're not cross-threading it. You don't want to just absolutely wrench on it either. Remember, it's plastic. But you want to find that point. So if I'm looking, that might be a little too much. See what I got? Now I'm pointing straight at that. That should be good to go. I'm not going to fill the dirt in yet because I don't know, you know, that head might be broken. I've had some that come right out of the box broken. Now this one is a complete 360. So this one doesn't matter. You just let it do its thing.
Oh, there it goes. Starting to bump.
You see what I see? What that's telling me right now, because he hasn't came out here and turned his zone on, the valve's bad. Because the water's trying to come out, right? And he doesn't have the valve open over there or turned on. So that tells me that this valve is bad. All right, you guys. So this is what happened. I love doing anything that has something to do with irrigation. I love it. Replacing valves, replacing anything that has something to do with somebody's water getting grass, or somebody's water getting grass. Somebody's grass getting watered. I love it. I'll never pass up that job. But this is what happened. Last year, he had the same zone doing the same thing, and I replaced the solenoid, and everything worked perfectly fine for the rest of the year. Then he had someone come out and he had him blow out, and then now he's having problems. I went and fixed 3 of the heads. And then the same thing, the water just kept coming out of that same zone. So to me, it sounds like a valve. I'm not a professional when it comes to irrigation by any means whatsoever, but to me, I straight up told him, I said, this is what I'll charge you, dude. And I always give this guy discounts because he's one of my clients and he's just been really good to me. So I give him great discounts, but I told him, I said, if you want me to just replace the other 2 valves that are there, and then we can see what happens. But I told him, I said, I recommend you just call somebody out here and then just have him like fully diagnose his system and figure out what's going on, because I don't know if it's wire connections, I don't know if it's solenoids, I don't know if it's the control panel. Like, I have no idea what it is. So I don't want to just go through and then replace 2 more valves and then all of a sudden that's not the problem. So I just told him, call somebody else, let me know what they say. If they gave him an outrageous price, I told him, just let me come out here, replace the 2 valves, and then we'll hope that works. And if it doesn't work, I'm only going to charge him $100 for it. Those 2 valves plus the 2 heads I just replaced, and then there's 1 more head that's barely leaking. It's fine for now, but I can replace it next time I come out. But you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.